I swear to God, y'all not gonna believe me when I say this, but I swear to God this happened. A 206 number FaceTime me. I'm thinking it's my manager, so I pick up the phone. The person got the phone to the ceiling, right? I'm thinking, cool, she calling me. She probably, cause you know, I always see her in makeup. I'm thinking she probably don't got her makeup on, you know, it's cool, it's cool. It's a nigga on the phone with his.
I just saw a bad little John. Exercising, baby, this a peel run. Cougar bitch, fuck her, make her feel young. Got a nigga fuck.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Team Stacy, and I'm back, baby. I said I'm back with another YouTube video, and if you're new to my channel, hello. And a return subscriber, what's up? So today's video is gonna be a story time about how my manager was sexually harassing me. So make sure you guys watch all the way to the end because I have screenshots, receipts, everything. And when I say this story is crazy, this story is literally crazy. Okay, guys, so let me give you guys a quick backstory. So I haven't worked for about a year. So like a year ago, I used to work as a teacher, like kind of like an after school summer kind of thing. I work with kids, and when that job just kind of expired for me, I felt like I couldn't grow anymore there, and it just wasn't for me. I love kids, but I was just kind of done with it. I decided to, you know, no longer work. I saved a couple of coins, and just for a whole year, I took a hiatus from working. And I was just doing YouTube, I was doing makeup. If you guys don't know, I'm a makeup artist. And then also I just launched my clothing line, Team Stacy Couture. Make sure you guys shop, you know what I'm saying? Bad bitches shop at Team Stacy Couture. So yeah, that's basically what I was doing for a year. But I'm not gonna lie, if any one of you guys have a business, you guys know money comes, money goes. You know, sometimes you're high, you're making sales, and sometimes you're not. So it started getting to a point where I was like, I need a job, I need a job. And I could easily go back into working with kids like I was working before, but it was like I didn't want that anymore. I didn't want like this hourly pay. I didn't want to like 8 hours, 7 days, not 7, but like 5 days a week. Like I just really wanted to do something that was a little bit more flexible. So for a very long time, I was like, damn, I want to be a bottle girl. I want to be a bottle girl. Like, cause I used to be a server when I was like 16, 17, 18, maybe even 19. But I used to be a server, so I'm just like, I kind of want to like go into that, but I'm not trying to work at Olive Garden like I used to and have my, you know, shirt buttoned up all the way up to here with my funny looking shoes and asking people, do you guys want more cheese, tell me when. I didn't want to do that no more, you know what I'm saying? And as bad as it sounds, but you gotta work with what you got to get what you want. And I'm not saying that for anybody and everybody. Like if you're a young girl, like don't listen to that. But at the same time, I'm old enough and I have a strong head. Like I have my head on right. So I know how far I would go, and I know, you know what I'm saying? Like how to make money because I have experience. So anyways, y'all, let's keep going with this motherfucking story. So anyway, so like I was saying, I was very, very interested in becoming a bottle girl. So I was searching. When I tell y'all, I was DMing clubs. I was just doing everything to just get my foot into the door. Also, y'all, if you guys want to know how to become a bottle girl, how did I finally get a job as a bottle girl, if you guys want to know the tips, the interviews, if you guys want to vlog, money counts, whatever, let me know, because I really want to do those type of videos, but I don't know if you guys want to see it. I had went on a trip to Mexico, and there was a girl there, and I know she works, like she was a bartender. So I was like, you know what, like let me stop being fucking shy, because she's so nice. She was always very nice to me. So I was like, you know what, let me stop being shy. Like let me hit her up, let me text her, because I had her number. I was like, let me text her and let me ask her, like, do you know any clubs hiring, or are you hiring? So we're gonna name her Candice. So I text Candice, and then she was just like, yes, actually my job is hiring. And I was like, oh my gosh, bitch, say fucking less. So then she was like, yeah, so she was like, actually, it's funny because, you know, Candice was the hiring manager at her job. So she was like, I'm the hiring manager, so all the girls go through me and I do the training and everything like that. But the only thing is, I just have to take a picture of you and then show it to my boss, and they approve if you can come or not. So I was like, oh, okay. Mind you, I know it sounds a little weird. Like if you don't know anything about bottle service or working in the club or anything like that, a lot of places, like in the club, it's not very professional. It's not like you go in, you fill out an application, you bring in your resume. Some places are like that, but a lot of them are not. You hit them up on Instagram, they see if you look good, and then they say yes. And if they don't think you look good, or not even if you don't look good, if you just don't fit the aesthetic of their club, then you know. So anyways, she was like, I'm gonna get back to you on Friday. So I'm like, okay, let's hope they say yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping. I texted her on Thursday. I was like, hey, you know, did your manager, don't forget about me for Friday, you know, don't forget. She was like, I got you, don't worry. So she texts me. So Friday comes and she doesn't text me, and I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna blow her up. If the job is for me, it's for me. I don't want to force anything. And Saturday comes and she still doesn't text me, and I'm like, okay, I have two options: be annoying and text her and ask her for an update, or just go with the flow and just keep applying for other jobs. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep applying for other jobs. I'm not gonna like let, you know, this one job like stop me from everything else. So I'm still applying for jobs, keep that in mind, right? So then she hits me up on Sunday and she was like, hey, can you come train on Saturday? Like next Saturday? And I was like, bitch, yes, period. So that was her way of just telling me I got the job. So I was super duper freaking excited. Training is gonna be on Saturday. Get ready. She said be there by 8 and I'll train you. And I was like, okay, what do I wear? You know, I had to like go to the store, make sure I had everything that I needed. Bitch, tell me why. And I'm gonna insert, I ended up getting ready. I'm gonna insert my TikTok. My TikTok actually blew up when I was getting ready for this job, so I'm gonna put this right here. But I ended up getting ready, and bitch, I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, make sure my hair looked good, did my makeup, make sure my nails was on point, you know, just making sure I look good, because that's very important with this job. Bitch, I get there at like 7:45. I'm waiting in my car. I still don't really see her. So I was like, okay, 8 o'clock. I go in the building. There was cleaners there, and they were like, you sure you're supposed to be here? And I'm like, yeah, she said 8 o'clock. And mind you, I confirmed 8 a.m. Fast forward, she was not there, bitch. She said fucking 8. I said 8 a.m. question mark. She said she hearted the message. So I'm thinking 8 a.m., but she really meant 8 p.m. But anyway, so let's fast forward to when shit really starts going down, because that was a long ass backstory. 8 o'clock comes, I get to work. So let me tell you guys, first things first, it's dark as shit. I pull up to the parking lot and I park my car. And there's this guy, and I didn't know who he was. I didn't know if he worked there. I didn't know if he was just like a customer. I really didn't know. I saw him and I hit one of them, you know one of them. So I hit one of those just to be, you know, kind and greet the person. And he was like, he was like, where are you going? And I'm like, oh, I'm just going inside, like. And he was like, you work here? And I was like, oh yeah, this is my first day. And he was like, oh, well, who's training you? And I was like, oh, Candice. And he was like, okay. And I was like, cool. So I walk inside or whatever, and that was like the exchange that we had. Anyway, so Candice is just, you know, showing me the ropes. She's like showing me different sections, kind of introducing to me to all the girls that were there. And she was like, oh, this is the bartender, this is so and so. You're gonna be like more of a server slash, you know, kind of like bottle girl kind of thing. And it more was a server kind of job in reality. So anyways, she's introduced me to everybody. So anyways, everybody seems very, very nice. They're, you know, introduced me to everybody. Everything's cool. So then the same guy that was outside that was like talking to me and asking me was I new and da-da-da-da, now he's inside and he's in the back where the kitchen is. So he sees me. Candice is like, oh, this is Stacy, she's new here, she's gonna be working with us. And she says that to the guy. We're gonna name him Richard. So she says to Richard, this is Stacy, she's new and she's gonna work here. So then Richard's like, oh, you brung her for me? Candice, how nice are you? You brung Stacy for me? Thank you. Like, Stacy's all mine. She's gonna be for me. And I'm just like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is the fucking owner. I'm just like, no. And she's like, stop it. Leave her alone. Don't bother her. And that was that. I ended up going on through the day and I started meeting different people. And when I say everyone that I met there, they were so freaking nice. After training and everything like that, she trained me for a few hours and she was like, all right, so you pretty much have the hang of it. I'm gonna let you shadow some other people and I'm gonna go home, because she usually doesn't work those days. So I was like, all right, that's cool. So she leaves, and instantly after she leaves, I feel like Richard like kind of took that as go time. So Come to find out, during my shift, I found out that Richard was actually a manager there. So I was just like, all right, cool. Like, you know, managers, it's good to have a good relationship with your managers because, you know, if you need something, you have a problem with your table or whatever the case may be, you want to have a good, you know, relationship with your manager. At this point, I'm standing by the cash register. Everybody is like a very kind of chill and slow night. So I was just taking that time to like kind of go through the cash register, the POS system, and just kind of figure things out. And Richard comes next to me and he's just like, hey, Stacy. And he was like, let me get your number. And I was like, oh, I mean, okay. And at this point, I didn't see a red flag or anything like that because I feel like a manager is gonna want your number. Like you're gonna need your manager's number. They might call you for, you know, come in if it's busy or, you know, whatever the case may be. We all know we have managers' numbers. I get his number, we exchange numbers, and I was like, all right, cool. So then he just stands there. And I kid you not, the way he was just looking at me, I just started feeling so uncomfortable. Like, granted, if you guys know what bottle girls look like, we are wearing short shorts and like, you know, so I figured, you know, this is still a man at the end of the day, even though he's a manager. But I'm just like, why are you staring at me like that? Like, every girl in here dresses like this. Why are you like, you know, staring at me like this? Like, I feel very uncomfortable and I feel like violated in a way. So I was just like, okay. So then after that, he starts asking me these questions, and I'm not slow or anything, but I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And I was, in this moment, I was trying so hard to think, no, this is not that. He just wants to get to know the new girl. So he starts asking me questions, and he was like, oh, like, you're so beautiful. Like, are you single? And I was just like, why the fuck did I answer this truthfully? But I was just like, yeah, I'm actually single. And he was like, oh, wow. You know that dumbass question every man like to ask. He was like, oh, why are you single? Why is someone like you single? And I'm just like, I don't know, you know, people just be playing around, and honestly, I'm just, you know, about my money right now. Like, I don't really want none of that. And he started asking me other questions, general questions, like, oh, so what do you like to do, stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know, I do this, I do that. And then he asked me, you know, do you drink? And I was like, oh yeah, I do, like, socially and occasionally I do drink. He was like, all right, so what's your favorite drink? And I was like, personally, I like Patron. Y'all, anybody that ever hang out with me, y'all know I'm with a bottle of Patron, okay? So I was like, Patron, and he was like, okay. He was like, well, you know, I don't live far from here, so when we get off of work, you know, you can come to my house and I can just, you know, get us a bottle of Patron and, you know, whatever. Pause. First of all, when he asked me what did I like to drink, I really thought this nigga was trying to play 21 questions with me. And I really thought he was just trying to get to know me. And granted, we work where it's like a bar kind of there, and he deals with like the bottles and stuff. So I thought he was just literally just asking me general questions. So when he just flipped the script and was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a bottle and you can come back to my house, I'm like, huh? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what time do we close? And I feel like personally that question was a little stupid of me asking, because if somebody says, hey girl, come to my house later after the show, and then you're like, okay, what time is the show over? It's insinuating that you're gonna come. You want to know what time is over. So, but that was not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to make sure things were clicking over here, because I knew that we closed at like 3 and we're supposed to get off at 4 a.m. So you're asking me to come to your house at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're a manager. What could we possibly be doing or talking about at 4 o'clock in the morning? At this point, I didn't want to be rude, and I didn't want to be like, what the fuck, don't ask me. I was just like, honestly, I don't know. I have like, because he already asked me did I have kids, and I said no. So I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I have a dog, and I have to like make sure, like, my brother watches my dog, so I have to make sure, like, you know, like I gotta take care of my responsibilities at home. And he was just like, oh, no, just call your brother and just tell him, you know, that you're coming home late, you know, it's nothing, just tell him that. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And he was like, call him. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go call him. So I called my brother, but he ain't fucking answered. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I come back and I was like, yeah, And he was just like, come on, no, you're gonna come. I got a big TVs in my house. My house is so big, you're gonna love it. And I'm gonna get us a bottle. And I'm just standing here and I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't, I'm sorry, but At this point, I'm feeling so uncomfortable because all the other girls there were like so nice to him, and they'll play with him and they'll push on each other. Mind you, this nigga's like fucking 70 years old. So it just kind of made me feel like a little bit smaller. It's just like, wait, why am I the only one that like is having an issue with him? Everybody seems like, you know, super friendly and super family like connected here. So like, I don't want to be like the one to like make everything awkward. But honestly, while I was still at work standing there, I just started to feel very, very awkward. So I literally feel like this was like God. There's another lady, she was also the manager, and she was just like, because the night was so slow, like I was saying, she started telling people who can go home, and she told me I can go home early. So I was like, period, yes, like thank you fucking Jesus, because I did not want to be here. I know 3 o'clock in the morning this man keep trying to make me fucking come to his house. So I started telling everybody bye. Mind you, it's my first day. They all so nice. I'm like, bye guys, thank you guys so much. You know, I'm probably gonna come back tomorrow, whatever. And like I'm hugging the girls. I'm like, bye guys, nice meeting you, and like I'm telling the cooks bye, everything. So I get to the back and I see him, and he's like just staring at me, and I'm just like, bye. And he was like, where are you going? And I was just like, oh, the manager sent me home. She said it's too slow. And then he was just like staring at me. So I was just like, okay. So gather all my stuff, and I start going to my car, and I hear these little footsteps behind me. I look back, and it's fucking Richard. So Richard's behind me, and then he's like, wait. So I'm like, huh? And I kid you not, like it's just like this battle in my head. Like, this is like some weird creepy guy that keeps trying to force me to come home with him, but then also this is my manager. This is the person that can make my life a living hell at this job. So I'm like, what did you say? And I waited, and he catches up to me. And now he's walking me towards my car, and I didn't even want him to know what car I was driving in, but it's like he already knew. He walked towards my car, and I kid y'all not, he literally stands and like blocks my car door, and he's like, so you're coming to my house, right? You're gonna go back, you're gonna stop home, take care of your dog, and come back to my house, right? And I'm like, honestly, I'm not trying to be mean, but no, I'm not. And he was like, no, you're gonna come. And he kept trying to give me a hug, and he was like, no, please. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna go to sleep. It's very late. And he's like, no, just come. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. And this is exactly what I said. I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you, yes, I will not be coming. So then anyways, after that, I ended up getting home. I had made like a little bit of money in tips. It wasn't a lot at all, but I made some tip money, and I'm counting my money. After I count my money, I put my money away, and I go take a shower. I come out the shower, you know, my hair's up in a bun, and I'm nightgown on. I'm feeling good. We finally got a little job, making some money, everything's cool. I get into bed, and at this point, because I stayed on the phone with my homeboy for a very long time, at this point it was probably like late 2, maybe 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm getting in bed, and I literally get a phone call, and it's Richard. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is he calling me? Anyways, I didn't answer the call, and I was very aggravated, and I feel like it was very, very, very unprofessional that he was calling me, but I just let it slide. I didn't answer. So boom, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to work the next day, and let's just hope things are not weird. And he got the hint that that's just not gonna happen. So I get to work, and immediately, the second he sees me, this man clings onto me like metal to a motherfucking magnet. Like, this man is like following me around, and he's like, so, and this is exactly what he told me, like the first words that came out of his mouth when he sees me the next day. He was like, so tonight you're gonna pretend like you have to walk your dog again? You're gonna pretend like you have to take care of your dog again? And I was like, what are you talking about? And at that point, I was like filling some paperwork out, and I was like, can I just fill out my paperwork, please? And he was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to you after you done filling out your paperwork. Let me show y'all how I was sitting. I wasn't even sitting, y'all. Let's say this is like the counter. My leg was up, like not all the way up here. It wasn't all the way up here, but it was like a little bit up, because it was like a little thing I put my foot on. My leg was up, and I was just leaning, like writing on the paper. Simple. And I kid you not, this man is just like eyeing me. I felt so freaking uncomfortable. So anyways, this man just eyeing me, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Like, I'm literally not dealing with it at all. Like, no, this is just so uncomfortable. The whole day, like, I'm trying so hard to like just avoid him and stay within a group, like stay within, like, we don't have to have like a long conversation. At this point, there was like this trend going on. This is my second day, and I got sent home early again. And that day, I literally made $5 in tips.
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
And I'm just like, okay, first of all, this manager is being very, very weird. And second of all, this job is like very, very slow. Like, it's a very, very slow job, and I'm not making no money. So I was just like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm like weighing my options. I'm on the phone with my guy friend. I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because at this point, I feel like I'm not gonna make that much money here. And secondly, it's just like, I just feel very uncomfortable here. At this point, I still have not told Candice what happened, because me and Candice are cool, but we're not like close friends where I can be like calling her like, girl, so let me tell you, like, it's not really that. So I'm just like, okay, I don't want to like bother her, because this girl did put me on. Like, I really did need a job, and she got me right. So I ended up texting Candice, and I sent her a voice memo. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'll let you guys hear it.
You know, and then Friday as well. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't even know if I'm going back, because let me tell you, girl, freaking the manager, he was nice and stuff, but like on my first day, like, he was making me feel like mad uncomfortable. Like, he was like, oh, like, we get off at 4, you know, you should come to my house.
And it took me a lot of courage to say that, because at the same time, I didn't want to seem like ungrateful, or like, I didn't want it to be like, okay, you signed up to be a bottle girl, like, you signed up and you dress like that, like, it's just what happens. Like, I didn't want that type of response, but I was like, you know, I have to say something, because I don't know if I'm going back to work. Like, I literally don't know. So when I told her that, she literally texted me. She was like, yo, call me. So I call her, right? And literally, she's telling me, she's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I hate that you feel uncomfortable. Like, she's like very, very apologetic. And I was like, girl, like, no, you don't have to apologize. Like, this is not you. You didn't do this. It's this person that is just making me feel like this. And literally, she's just like, yeah, but there is something about him. Basically, the same situation happened with another girl. Y'all, listen to this shit. This part is just crazy to me. She says the same situation happened with another girl, and basically he has like an open case for that situation of sexual harassment. And when she told me that, bitch, when I say my mind fucking exploded, I was like
I'm just fed the fuck up. I can't take another minute of this bullshit. Oh,
this man literally has a case open for sexual harassment, and he is still working in this establishment and still did not learn his fucking lesson from the first time, and you're still doing the same thing to me now. Like, I did not understand. Like, you must want to go to jail. Your old ass want to finish your last couple of days, your last couple of years in motherfucking jail. Like, I don't understand it. So I was just like, yeah, that was the ball for me. Like, the ball dropped there. I feel like for me, it's just like, it was like a decipher of, do you want to set the job or do you not? But for her, if she had to like get like the police involved and get like higher management involved because of that, I feel like it got serious. It had to be serious, and I don't want that to get serious for me. So I was just like, yeah, no. So anyways, I was just like, you know what? And I really appreciate Candice, because she was like, listen, I understand if you don't want to work there anymore, but I can tell you, if you do want to stay there, I will talk to them about it, and I will get that situation handled for you. But if you don't, I completely understand. And I really did appreciate her not trying to like force me, because I was also very scared of that. I was scared like I was going to be kind of swindled into staying there, and I wanted to be able to make that decision by myself and really weigh my personal options. So anyways, I talked to her and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know how everything goes. The next day, I'm outside with my father. I was just talking to my dad or whatever. I get a phone call, and it's Richard, and he's calling me. At this point, it's like 3 in the afternoon. Mind you, this job is slow as shit. So you're not calling me to come to work. You're not calling me because they added me on the schedule, or you're not calling me for none of that. You're calling me for personal reasons, and I just feel like it's so fucking unprofessional. So he fucking calls me, and mind you, like I said, I'm outside with my dad, and I'm like, you know what, every time this man called me, I literally just don't answer, and he's not getting a fucking hint. So I literally pressed answer on the phone so he can hear a man's voice, because my dad was talking to me at that point. So I was like, you know what, let me fucking press answer so he can hear this fucking shit. So you can think, okay, she probably with a man, she got a boyfriend or something like that, like let me chill the fuck out. I pressed fucking answer, and my dad's just talking. My dad's talking about my car at this point. My dad talking about how I need to do this stuff to my car or whatever. And I just let it ride for like 10 seconds and I hang up. And then I literally was like, okay, hopefully he got the hint. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna text him and I'm gonna say yeah. And I'm gonna insert the screenshots of the messages. I text him and I said yes, question mark. And he said, what's going on with you? I just called you. You don't answer the phone. Bitch. That's when I realized I'm not fucking working there. Because I have a question for you, Richard. Are you my nigga? Are you my nigga? Are you my father? Like, why is you, who are you? You are literally supposed to manage the employees. Why are you calling me during out of work hours? And then you trying to text me on my phone that you don't pay. And you're trying to tell me, oh, I don't answer the phone. Like, bro, when I got so fucking mad, and I was literally like, okay, it's either I cuss him the fuck out or I just say, you know what, I'm not fucking going to this job. And I chose not to go to this motherfucking job, because one thing about me, when I cuss somebody out, it has to get to that point, and he ain't quite take me to that point. All right, y'all, so future me, I'm actually editing the video right now, and I forgot to tell you guys. So basically, another thing that was having me like freaked out, and like I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna cuss this nigga out, is because, like I said, he was a manager there. So there was the paperwork that I was filling out, it was actually kind of like employment paperwork. Like, so on there I had to put like my social security, my address, like everything. And I knew he was gonna have access to that, so I didn't want to like completely pop off and like cuss this nigga out, and this nigga got my social, my address, like everything about me. So yeah, that was just another thing I wanted to, and like, you know, I forgot to say in the video. Okay, so see you guys soon, bye. I'm not going back to this motherfucking job, because this job don't give me enough motherfucking money, and you got fucking weird ass managers that got open fucking cases, and you still got this person working, and this person is still doing what the fuck they doing, and everybody just, you know, not acknowledging that this man's a fucking weirdo. So I was like, you know what, I hit my girl Candice up, and I'm like, yeah girl, I'm so sorry, but I just can't, this is not for me. I apologize, thank you so much for the opportunity, but it's just not for me. And she was like, yeah girl, I completely understand, you know, I'm so sorry, but you know, I'm sorry about that. And I'm like, yeah, don't even worry about it, it's cool. Bitch, I ain't not come back to that motherfucking job. Like, hell no. Shout out to all the fucking girls there. They were so pretty, so nice, super cool. Freaking love them. But that weird ass manager had to motherfucking go. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, like literally 2 days ago, right? Mind you, I got a new job like quick, like.
So you whores must think I'm playing.
So anyways, I got a new job, thank you God. And so I was texting the manager, right? I was texting her, and at my new job, and her area code is 206, right? So I text her, and because the situation had happened my first day of training, I text my manager, and she didn't respond yet. Cool, whatever. So I'm on FaceTime with my cousin, we talking, and a 206 area code FaceTimes me. And mind you, I didn't remember none of the numbers, so all I saw was 206, and I told my cousin, oh, hold on, I gotta go. My manager, she's FaceTiming me. Mind you, I didn't think nothing of it, because like I said, these type of jobs, they're not gonna be like super professional where they only email you, and if she wanted to FaceTime me to tell me, hey girl, this, that, and the third, I'm no motherfucking answer. So I was like, okay, cool. Hang up with my cousin. Bitch, I answered this motherfucking FaceTime. I swear on everything I love, I put that on everything. I don't want to swear to God, because that's a sin, but sorry, my camera stopped. I don't want to swear to God because that's a sin, but I'm telling y'all, if I could, I would. I swear on everything I love, I put that on me. I'm telling y'all right now, I swear to God, y'all not gonna believe me when I say this, but I swear to God this happened. A 206 number FaceTime me. I'm thinking it's my manager, so I pick up the phone. The person got the phone to the ceiling, right? I'm thinking, cool, she calling me. She probably, cause you know, I always see her in makeup. I'm thinking she probably don't got her makeup on, you know, it's cool. Mind you, I had the phone kind of like to like my eyebrow ceiling. Like I didn't have the phone fully FaceTime either. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, bitch, you're calling me, and when I come into work, I look a bad bitch right now. I don't look like that. I'm at home, so I don't really wanna But anyways, I literally put the phone down a little bit, right? And I say, hey girl. And I kid you not, I heard a man, and I don't know what he said, but he said something like, and it was such a deep voice, but I'm thinking like, oh, like she probably with a man or something, like just somebody in her room or something or whatever. Kid you not, the person put the phone down. It's a nigga on the phone with his dick out.
Take your drink. Okay. Hey, you okay?
I swear to you, I literally was like, and I hang up the call. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, in all my years, never has it happened to me. At that, and the first thing I did, I screenshot that fucking number, and I would put this number on YouTube, but I'm not trying to have y'all blow this, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know who that is. And I don't know, but I kid y'all not, I literally was like, bruh, is this Richard? Like, that has never happened to me. Mind you, that's not Richard's phone number. So it was just ironic that that area code didn't even think twice. I don't know what happened there, but when I say that was the most weirdest thing ever, I screenshotted that nigga phone number and I literally put on Instagram. I was like, yeah, it's time for me to change my number because niggas is weird. I don't know what that was about. Part of me really feels like that's Richard. I don't know who that was. I blocked that fucking weirdo. I blocked that motherfucker. So I'm disgusted. I am just so disgusted. I was so disgusted that whole day. I called my cousin back. I was like, I told her what happened, and she's like, girl, I don't even know what to tell you. Yes, y'all, so that is the end of my motherfucking crazy ass story time of when my manager motherfucking sexually harassed me. And yes, I'm out of that job. I don't work there no more. You know, shout out to Candice for putting me on. Richard, you're a fucking weirdo, and I hope that case gets motherfucking handled, and I hope that girl gets motherfucking justice, and I hope that you learn to stop treating women like that. Stop treating women like objects. Stop being weird. Stop making people feel uncomfortable. And come to find out, you're fucking married and you have a daughter that works there. I just didn't get to see her on the day she works. You're a fucking weirdo. So anyways, moral of the story is, I'm gonna tell y'all every story time I have a moral. Moral of the story is, don't be like me. Cut these niggas the fuck off the second you get the chance. Let them know instantly, no is no. I have such this problem of being so nice and trying to say stuff in the nice way, and I don't want to be mean. It's so hard for me just to be like, no. Like my cousin, that bitch don't play no fucking games. Like, she don't like something, no. You want my number? No. Because I said so. Like, and I want to be like that. Like, I literally be praying about it. Like, I want to be like that. And I feel like y'all need to be like that, because you are just letting in, when you have that possibility, you have these weird men that are going to push it to think, because they think that you're going to say yes. I could want to say no, but not verbally say the word no, or I might say no, but might say it in like a very nice way. And personally, I know in my motherfucking head, it's hell to fuck no. But to them, because I'm like, no, it's okay, no. They take that as, oh bitch, I could push her, I'm gonna make her say yeah. No. Anyways, child, that is the end of this story time. If you guys want more videos like this, go ahead and comment that shit down motherfucking below. If you guys made it to this point in the video, comment down an orange, because you know we got an orange on. Comment down orange down below. But yes, I love you guys so much. Can't wait to give you guys some more content. Shout out to y'all. We at 15.1k period. 20k coming very soon. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.